Ambasadorka Sjedinjenih Američkih Država u Crnoj Gori Džudi Rajzing Rajnke boravila je u dvodnevnoj posjeti Pljevljima. Prilikom posjete ambasadorka je obišla škole, osnovno državno tužilaštvo i američki ugao u našem gradu.
Ambassador Rajnke, welcome to Pljevlja and thank you for accepting our invitation to talk for our little TV station.
Ambasadorko Rajnke, zamolit ćemo vas da nam kažete nešto o vašoj posjeti Pljevljima.
Thank you, Vanja. Dobar dan svima. I'm so happy to be in Pljevlja, and it's a beautiful day. It's been 2 beautiful days, and it reminds me what a lovely municipality this is. I've been here primarily engaging in programs related to America's cooperation with education and youth. Yesterday, I had the great privilege of going all the way over to Kovačevići, the small village just on the edge of Bosnia, basically, where we have made a donation to the basic school that has helped to improve the school building, make it a warmer, safer building for the students to study in. And I just love seeing the students. They're beautiful, smart, and very energetic. And I'm proud that we've been able to help support that together with the Minister of Education, who also made her first trip to the Kovačevići Basic School. Today we visited the gymnasium in Pljevlja, and also together with the Minister of Education, we looked at the U.S. Humanitarian donation to improve the quality of that beautiful historic building, including windows and doors, some basic things, but importantly the heating. And I understand since that first phase of our donation was completed that the winters are nicer in the school. So that makes me happy to hear it, because I mean the future of this community is the youth. And so that's a commitment we've been happy to make. The other things we've done include one important program that the U.S. Embassy supports called Access English here at the American Corner, which is where we are at the moment. And 16 students completed a 2-year program of English enrichment that included other things like leadership and critical thinking skills. And I met the students in a very intimate environment yesterday as they received their final certificates of completion. And I want to say the youth of Pljevlja has a great potential. These are smart, wonderful young people. And just to round out my visit, I also visited the basic prosecutor. The basic prosecution here is small but very important to the northern region, and we've provided a donation that helps protect the identity of witnesses and vulnerable victims who need to give testimony. I'm really proud that we are able to help those kind of people and provide support to the basic prosecutor. And generally speaking, I was lucky that the visit coincided with the end of the month of Ramadan. As you know, the holiday of Eid al-Fitr or Bayram just occurred, and so I met members of the Islamic community. In short, while I could have done a lot more, it was a full, beautiful 2 days.
Posjetili ste škole čiju rekonstrukciju je podržala ambasada Sjedinjenih Američkih Država. Koji su vaši utisci o odrađenim poslovima?
Actually, that's a good question. I'm very satisfied. The kind of donations we make really are trying to improve the lives of people. It comes from the U.S. Department of Defense, which may surprise people. It's not actually normal aid. It's humanitarian aid intended to find communities that need assistance, whether it's schools, sometimes health facilities, sometimes emergency facilities, like we've helped with firefighting equipment in other municipalities. So the Department of Defense, ODACA, which is their overseas disaster assistance and civic aid for communities program, has given $16.5 million over the last decade or so, which is quite a big commitment. The programs I looked at specifically yesterday and today in Kovačevići, over $200,000 to upgrade those windows, doors, not simple things, high quality upgrades that I think really look good and are good for the students. Oh, by the way, don't forget, it's important to have good sanitary facilities, and I did notice some very beautiful bathrooms minor things sometimes when you think about it, and yet for your children, you want them to have a clean, healthy environment to work, to live in, and work, for the teachers to work. Similarly, the work that we completed at the gymnasium, it's only the first phase, but $500,000 to upgrade all the windows, and particularly that heating infrastructure. I'm hoping, and I understand we will be moving forward on a second phase, not yet formalized, but it would help upgrade the facade and make it a really beautiful facility, just like it was in 1901 when it was founded.
Američki ugao postoji u Pljevljima već 15 godina. Realizovani su zanimljivi programi. Molimo vas da nam kažete kako vidite rad američkog ugla.
Well, okay, so this is near and dear to my heart, because what American Corners provide is a safe space for young people, but not just young people, for people who want to either learn American culture, improve their English, get engaged in critical thinking or STEM-related activities. In general, a whole wide range of things that we've been able to bring to Pljevlja, just as we have in the city of Cetinje and in Podgorica. And I understand here, even though it's a relatively small space, that we're grateful that the municipality has supported for 15 years. This place is full and it's vibrant.
Small place for big things.
For big things. The wonderful coordinator is Vespa Gospic, and I think you know Vesna. Vesna is the heart and soul of this facility, and a colleague of hers that put together programs that I hear sometimes are sold out in 2 hours because they're so popular. I'm so heartened, and I really appreciate the municipality's ongoing support. 15 years is a long time to be present, but I want to know that we'll be here another 15 years and into the future, because it's a great partnership.
Za kraj razgovora zamolit ćemo vas da kažete koja je uloga lokalnih zajednica u modernizaciji jednog društva po vašem mišljenju. Kada je riječ konkretno o Crnoj Gori, šta to mogu da urade lokalne zajednice da unaprijede svoj rad i procese evropskih integracija?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, all government's local, because where you live, you want to have clean cities, healthy cities, prosperous cities, so the local government provides an essential role. When you say modernization, it's just in quality of life. And I think it's essential that all municipalities serve their people and serve all their people, and recognize it's not about politics. It really is about creating the environment where young people prosper, where adults are successful and want to raise their families. So when you mention how does that relate to the European Union, well, right now I'm proud that Montenegro is really on the cusp of moving into the next stage of its EU accession. The national government's been so focused on it. I've watched it, and it's been a priority for the US government to support the reforms of Montenegro towards EU membership. But it's not just about the national government. Local governments have a role implementing all these reforms, ensuring, when we talk about this word rule of law, what it means is everybody has fair access and equal access to services and courts and justice, so that everyone's treated fairly. So yes, there's a huge role for municipalities to ensure Montenegro is ready to be an EU member, and it will be. I think it's coming fast because of the focus of the national government, and I'm sure the municipality of Pljevlja will be very lucky and prosperous as part of the EU. So for my part, the United States is really happy to support EU accession and Pljevlja's role in ensuring that citizens benefit as the country moves into the European Union.
Da li vas u Pljevljima možemo očekivati uskoro?
I do. Don't have a specific date, but I mentioned that the American Corner here is 15 years old. And I want to have some sort of recognition, not only of Vesna and her colleague Slađana and the municipal team who's provided support, but of all the users who've really enjoyed the American Corner for 15 years. So I hope to be back very soon. Frankly, I want to come during this good weather and enjoy the beauty of your beautiful municipality. I'm looking out at blue skies through a window here. It is lovely.
It was a short but very nice conversation. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And welcome to Pljevlja another time.
Yes, thank you, Vanja. I'll be back.